Good afternoon and welcome to Webster Ice Arena, where today your Irondequoit Eagles take on the Webster Thomas Titans. Hi, I'm Mike Orsini and with me is Don LeDuc.
That would be me.
Well, the Titans go up against the Eagles. The Eagles 9-4-2 and the Titans 12-1-1. They're one tie coming against these Eagles 2-2 back on January 8th. And we hope to kind of match it or beat it.
Right, and they're coming off a fairly impressive 3-2 win over Hilton. The Eagles are. So things look good for them going into this game, and they better, because it doesn't get easy. There's only, I hate to say gimmies, but there's only maybe one gimme on the rest of the schedule. They got to be ready for the sectionals, and they've got some tough games. They've got Aquinas, they've got Canandaigua, and they've got Thomas. So they've got a row to hoe, as they say.
And talking about gimmies, Webster Thomas, they don't give anything when it comes to goals. They lead Section 5 and having the stingiest defense, only allowed 16 goals. But the Eagles aren't bad either. They only gave up 27.
Right, 16 goals, that's amazing. It's what, barely 2 a game.
Less than 2 a game, yeah.
Less than 2 a game. And the other thing is that if you look at the stats for Thomas, it's incredibly balanced. There's one player with double figures in goals. I think he's got 12. The rest are 3, 4, and 5, almost all the way down the list. So anybody at any time for Thomas can score. But on the other hand, if you look at Irondequoit's stats, they're very balanced too. So it should be an even game.
Yeah, and I'm sure Thomas wants to come out and revenge that 2-2 tie. They outshot the Eagles 27-14 that day, but still came away with only a tie.
Well, they're in the same boat as Irondequoit. They're both, everybody's in the sectionals. You're looking for a position now, but I'm sure they see Irondequoit as a must game, or as a game that gets them tuned up for the sectionals.
Right.
So they're both shooting for the same thing.
Yeah, and if the Eagles win this game, they can really puff out their chest and go into the playoffs really pumped up.
Right. Should be a close game. Should be even.
Okay, so as soon as they're done with warm-ups, we'll see you for the drop of the puck. Okay, we're ready to get underway here at the Webster Ice Arena. Eagles to my right, Titans to my left. Ready, Dan? You ready?
Yep.
Here comes the Titans right in the zone. Shot missing the net. Oh, Don, quit being a baby. Come on. So you stand there and block. He can't hear what you're talking. The Eagles trying to get it out of the zone. Karpovich finally does, kept in by the Titans. Out in front, picked off by Lewis Cup. And he still can't get it out. Kept in by the Titans again. Dumped into the far corner. Giving chase is Semino. Finally, they get it across the blue line. Out behind the net. Still can't get it out of the danger. Into the corner. Titans all over the Eagles early in the game here. Finally, it's shot down. The Eagles are going to get a whistle, and I think it's a good move to get one right now.
Right. Eagles having a hard time getting it out of their end. A couple ill-advised passes. Never helps to pass to the other team. Pass to your own man.
Hines ridden into the boards and off the puck. Titans get it right back. It's getting it across the blue line. Shot on goal. Blocker saved by Guida. Long shot, just wider than that, along the far boards. Still kept in by the Titans. Finally picked up by the Eagles. Dalton back for it. Wraps it around for Hines. Hines trying to get out. He's hit hard. Walked into a wall. He's going to get maybe an elbowing. Yes, an elbowing against the Titans.
We haven't seen all the games, Mike, but of the games we've seen lately, this is the first team in a while that is really showing around quite a lot of speed. We'll see how they handle that.
So, the Eagles on the power play. This power play brought to you by Shaler's, 9559 Ridge Road, next to Delta Sonics. Shaler's, sponsor of these games.
Webster penalty number 18.
Kick the Cup. Over to Karpovich, back to Cup. Fakes a shot. Long shot by Camino. Oh, kicked out of the crease by a Titan. That was headed in towards the goal line.
Nice movement of the puck on the power play, though. Back and forth. They had the Titans going back and forth, starting to get out of position. That resulted in that nice shot.
Poked off Cup stick, and the Titan goes in deep into the corner, but he's all alone there and can't do much with it. Picked up by Dalton. Dalton carries it out of the zone, acquires the red line, still carrying it into the Titan zone. Looking for someone to center to. He likes to go back to the point to Semino. Semino with a long shot, kicked aside. Karpovich fighting for it along the boards. Out to Semino at the point. Semino keeps it in over to Karpovich. Puck tipped, and here comes the Titans out of the zone. But it's picked off by Semino, then over to the Titans again, and they shoot it down the ice with 21 seconds left to go on the power play. Semino, long feed for Culver. Rides his man into the boards, into the Titan zone. Cup with a shot, tipped in front. Nope, rides his man into the corner. Puck comes free. Wrapped around the boards where the Titans will get it. They're back at even strength. Titans dump it down. It's going to be no ice there. As Guido wraps it around the boards to Nope. Deal Cup drops it to Nope. Nope has it. Off a skate. Still can't get it out of the zone. Titans have possession. Shoot it right in off the backboards. Comes out to Guida. He pushes it aside for Cup. Cup fighting for it. Over to Semino. Semino, long feed just out of the reach of Hines, and it's, no ice against the Eagles there. I'm surprised. Puck comes free. He can scooch with it. Back tries backhand. Couldn't get much on, and the Titans come away with it. Titans get into the Eagles zone. Far board, trying to center. Poked aside by Guida. Out to the point. Wrapped around the boards. Titans still have it. Out to the far point. Out behind the goal line. Ridden into the boards by Cup. Puck comes free. Titans still remain in control. Banked off. Titans trying to center. Just shooting wide. Comes out to the other side. Cup has it. Cup finally gets it out of the zone, but not by much. And Hines has it. Hines gives it to Gooch. Gooch goes in. Long shot. Glove saved by Spies. He hangs on. The Eagles having a tough time getting out of their own zone so far the first 6 minutes of this game, Don.
Well, the Titans are on him as soon as they touch the puck. You better know what you're doing with that puck before it even gets to you, because you're not going to have any time to think about what you want to do.
Face off to the right of Spies. Comes out to Semino. Semino puts a weak shot on and it's deflected into the near corner, wrapped around the boards. Fighting for it along the boards near the blue line, as you see, and it's called offsides.
One way to negate their speed is to control the puck in the Titan end.
Okay, puck coming out just outside the Titan blue line. Dumped in by Burns. Titans put it around the back. Oh, nice hit there by Cup. The Eagles doing a little hitting here now. That's what they need to slow down this Titan team.
I was just going to say that, Mike. That helps too.
Semino gets it, flips it up, gets around his man. He's ridden off the play. Oh, nice pick by Nope. But it's stolen off his stick and brought out of the zone. Titans dump it in. They go for a line change. Guida sets it up behind his own net and then feeds into the corner. Nope gets it. Loose puck picked up by the Titans. Centering, no one there. And it's cleared out of danger and all the way down the ice. Be no icing here. Now the Eagles doing a little on forward check and keeping it in. Long shot saved by Spees on a shot by Thurston.
And that was a nice shot by Anthony Thurston because the puck wasn't right at his stick. He had to wait for it to get on his blade, and he shot it right away. Didn't really give the goalie a chance, but was right at his crest. So it ended up being an easy save, but a good shot.
Early in this game, I noticed the coach has shortened his bench a little to start off with.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go with two lines, at least for a while, maybe spot the third.
Here comes the Titans, backhand, saved by Guida. Finally poked out of the zone. Oh, running into the boards is Thompson, and coughs it up to a Titan player who has it along the far boards, who gets it out of the zone, but kept it nicely by Cup. Finally, they do get it out of the zone. Titans get it back in the Eagle zone around one player, around one more, but it's poked off his stick by Semino. Out to the point, and it's come out. Nice play by Semino to get it out of the zone and down the ice. Titans banking off the boards. Cup's there to push it right back out, and Karpovich goes back deep into his own zone to retrieve the puck. Karpovich keeps it, skating with it. Gets around one man, but it's off a skate, and they push it right back in. Here comes the Titans. Trying to center, blocked out by Semino and cleared out of over the glass and into the netting.
So far, Mike, the Eagles have done a good job in following the men right to the net. I haven't seen too many Titan players getting a free pass in the slot.
So far, the one or two shots on goal were long distance variety.
Right. Nothing really dangerous, too dangerous yet.
Culver thrown out of the face-off, and Thurston takes it. Thurston gets it just out of the zone and into the neutral zone, which loose puck's picked up by Culver. Culver in around his man. He's tripped. He's going to get called against. Shot on goal by Thurston, and we get a whistle, and we're going to the power play.
Yeah. Good skating by Mitch Culver, as he got that defenseman turned and he ended up having to trip him.
Yeah, he kept moving, and so the Titan had no choice but to trip him.
Right, you always hear the coaches yelling from the bench, move your feet, and that's what they're talking about. You can't glide around the defenseman. You've got to be moving your feet and skating towards the net.
So the Eagles go on the power play, brought to you by Holly Creek, associate broker at Nottingham Realtor. So when you need a realtor, call Holly Creek. Karpovich in the corner with the puck, trying to come out in front. Shot saved by Spies, and his rebound covers that up. So we'll get a whistle.
Spies, the goalie for Titans, did a good job there hugging the post. J.C. Karpovich, really wasn't much he could do with it.
Face-off coming to the right of Spies. Out to the point. Cup has it. Blocked, but he gets it right back. No, nice stick lift by Karpovich to avoid Titan from clearing that puck. Tying it up in the skates along the boards, comes free into the far corner. Flipped eye and out of the zone all the way down. Here comes Theo Cup. Intercepted at the red line and brought back into the Titan zone. And a shot down. It's pushed aside by Guida. Karpovich will come out, setting up his power play. Karpovich acquires the blue line in the zone. Drop pass for Semino. Long shot. Goal! Semino with a shot. Gets it by Spies, and the Eagles score a power play goal.
I think it was Mr. Comanzo, but I think there was definitely some traffic in front of the goalie Spies because he never really moved on that hardly at all.
I had to see right. I meant Semino.
Yes. Well, my head might have been in your way.
Blocks out the sun for sure. Okay, so the Eagles has a nice 1-0 lead early in the game.
I don't know if that was a power play or just to the end of it, but whatever, it was a good hard shot, and I think he was screened by about a bunch of players in front of him.
I believe it was a power play goal. Okay. Titans have it, trying to center, poked the shot by Dalton. Comanzo with the goal and assisted by Karpovich. At like the 10-minute mark of the period. Duguay gives it to Dalton. He can't get it out. His path is blocked, but he hangs on to it. Trying to fight for it in the corner. Titans have it. Oh, off the shoulder of Vinny Guida into the corner.
That was his toughest save of the game so far.
Lewis Cup picks it up. He skates with it. One man to beat. Goes in. Sets around. Oh, off a skate as he tried to put it through the skates of Titan defender. Comanzo. Karpovich over to Cup. Shot blocked in front. Titans have it, and that kept in nicely by Cup. And finally, the Titans get it out of the zone. As Theo Cup goes back for it. Theo Cup over to Semino. Semino back to Theo, who gets it out of the zone. Titans shoot it right back in. Giving chase is Theo Cup. He gets it behind his own net. Wraps it around the far boards to Karpovich. He loses it, trying to center, and Cup's there to deflect it away. Oh, just offsides as Thurston had a stride ahead of him.
Well, we're 17 minutes into the first period, and it looks like at the present time...
12 minutes.
12 minutes into the first period. And it looks like the Eagles have, at the present time, made an adjustment to the Titan speed because they've had the better of the play the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Face off just outside the Titan zone. Titans have it. Brought in by the Eagles. Nope, nice move to avoid his checker. Nope's going to get a penalty for cross-checking, I believe. Nope, it's going to be a trip. So, The Titans will go on their first power play, and the Eagles penalty killers will come out and do their job. This penalty kill brought to you by the new Titus Tavern. Just opened at the corner of Cooper Road and Titus Avenue. It's the Titus Tavern. Nice job by Roy Fitzpatrick to open that up.
Oh, that's his place. Yeah.
He goes short. Here comes Hines. Hines gets his own. Long shot, just wide of the net. Poke check there by Comanzo and shot down by Karpovage. Eagles doing a nice job so far.
Matt Comanzo may be the best defensive player on the Eagles, at least in my estimation. That long reach comes in awful handy.
Puck goes into the corner. Comanzo pushes this man into the corner along with the puck, just killing as much time as possible. Puck comes free. And it's finally brought out. Here comes Karpovage, first man in, but Spees elects to cover it up instead of playing it to the side.
Right now, Irondequoit's out hustling Webster.
37 seconds left to go in the penalty kill. 2:01 left to go in the period. Delayed offsides against the Eagles. They cleared the zone and go right back in. And here comes the Titans. Out at the point, pushes into the backboards. Puck's in the corner now. Out to the point. Blocked there nicely, and the Titans have to go along the sides. Finally, puck is cleared by Culver and shot all the way down. And the Eagles are back to full strength.
Good work by Joe Camino there.
No, pokes it off the stick nicely and pushes it deep into the Titan zone. Titans have it. Cross-ice feed. Here comes the Titans. A stick save by Culver as Comanzo tied up the man. Comanzo gets it back. Flips it out of the zone all the way down. We're in the final minute of the play of this period. And we get an icing against the Eagles.
Irondequoit doing a lot of little things right. Getting in the passing lane, getting in the shooting lane. Getting their sticks.
Now you want to protect the lead this last 45 seconds. Take an advantage into the between periods. Puck is loose, picked up by the Titans. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Into the zone. Long shot, glove save, and by Guida, he hangs on. No rebound there.
Now that's a little thing I was talking about. Theo Cup. Just steering the defense, the forward off to the right so he didn't have a really good shot.
26 seconds to go. Lewis Cup picks it up, skates with it out to the neutral zone, flips it on goal, pushes aside by Spears over to Burns. Burns gives it to Cup. Burns has it in the corner. Out to the point. Wraps around the board. Titans have it. They get it out of the zone, and nice hit by Semino. And that's going to do it for the first period. Eagles with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I was a little worried the first 3 or 4 minutes. The speed of the Titans was, I thought, a little bit distracting for the Eagles, but they certainly made their adjustments.
Yeah, they were hemming in the Eagles in their own zone for a long time early in that period.
Yes.
So we'll be right back to start the second period.
Toss between the second and third periods. And a variety of gift baskets.
Well, we're ready to start the second period. Eagles had nursing a 1-0 lead. Titans have it, bring it into the zone. Centering, oh, nice play by Guida on a deflection in front to get a pad on and cover it up.
Right, I think that went off of Theo Cup's skate on that centering pass.
Face off, out to the point. Long shot, another deflection, another save by Guida. Nice play as it comes to Nope. Nope, driven into the boards. Call, they were thinking it may be an injury, but Nope's okay. He's hit hard, but gets right back up. So the face-off would just come right outside the Titan zone. I believe Nope has to leave the ice because the whistle blew for him.
That's the rule.
Oh, why is that?
No, he's still out there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the whistle was for then. Must have been an offsides.
Well, no, they were questioning. On offsides? Okay.
Must have been.
Okay. Puck shot in by the Titans. Guida sets it up behind the net for Dalton. Dalton has it. Centering pass out in front for Culver. Culver in the zone. Gets around one man to beat. Goes behind the net. Still has it. Still eluding his defender. He's driven into the boards, and Thurston comes away with the puck. Finally, the Titans get it. Bank it off the boards. Nice stop by Dalton. Otherwise, it would have been a break for the Titans.
He was just about the last man on that one. Titans trying these stretch passes.
And we get a penalty against the Titans. What do they call in? Titan player isn't too happy with this call. Gabe Kirsch. As he's in the box. Interference is the call. This power play by the Eagles is brought to you by Matthew Quinlan, CPA. He's a proud supporter, an annual, an alumni member of the Eagles hockey team. That's Matthew Quinlan, the CPA. Puck off the boards and went up and hit the netting, so we'll get a face off to the left of Spies. He goes on the power play. Karpavage over to Gooch. Gooch out to the point to Comanzo. Karpavage drops it back, out centering, tipped back out to the point to Comanzo. Cup to Karpavage, back to Cup. Cup with a long shot, deflected into the corner. Comanzo's there for it. Puts it behind his own net to Karpavage, wrapped around for Gooch. Long feed, nice diving tip by the Titan player to get it out of the zone, and Cup has to go back for it. Shot down by the Titans, and 20 seconds left on the power play. Cup with it. Cup, long feed for Culver. Culver in the zone. Trying to center, but it's tied up and ridden into the boards. Thurston has it. Thurston still with it, fighting forward along the boards in the corner. Taken away by Culver. Culver with a shot deflected high over the top of the net. The Titans at full strength now. They ice it, try to, but it's a high stick against the Eagles. And they finally blow their whistle on that one. So face-off will come all the way down into the Eagles zone. Okay, here comes Karpovich. Karpovich, two men with him. Oh, it's off the stick of Burns, and the Titans come back the other way, 3-on-2. They're in the zone. Blocked nice in front by Duguay. Puck behind the net. Titans come out, trying to center, pushed aside by Semino.
Duguay and Semino, nice defensive plays. Two in a row, one after another.
Titans still have control. Long shot from the face-off circle, pushed aside by Guida, and out to the point. The Eagles finally take control of it and get it out of the zone. Karpovich across the red line, dumps it in. Chases the zone dump in and trying center. Oh, nice play by Burns trying to get a shot off, but a shot wide. Can't keep it in. Titans have it, and they put it in behind the Eagles net. Doughton leaves it for Comanzo, wraps it around the board. Intercepted there and shot back in. Titans still remain in control of the puck. Out to the point. Long shot. Pad saved by Guida. Pushed aside. Out behind the net. Now they feed the point. Put a long shot on. Blocked out in front. And the Eagles come away with it. Neutral zone. Titans pick it up. Dump it back in.
Guida's save there was in traffic too.
Comanzo finally gets it out of the zone, but the Titans have it again, and they skate right back in. Titans showing a little more pressure this period.
Yes, they are. I was just thinking the same thing.
Thompson gets it out of danger. Titans pick it right back up. Shot down into the Titan zone. Titans come back the other way, bank it off the boards, and into the Eagle zone. We're set up by Guida. He puts it aside along the boards. Long shot at the point, tipped wide of the net, into the corner. Theo Cup dumps it down the ice. They're going to get an icing against the Eagles, which I think they need right now very badly.
Yeah, the Webster's picked up the pace here. And I guess you can say that the Eagles have stopped skating a little bit.
Okay, 9:17 left to go in the second period. Long shot, blocked out in front. Still against the far boards. Pushes behind the net. Oh. Long shot, deflected high over the net and into the netting above the glass. We're going to get a face-off outside the zone.
Nice deflection, but Joe Semino was right on him. That's about all he could do was the Titan because lay his stick on the ice and hope for a deflection. That's what happened.
Here comes a loose puck. Who's there first? Titans are there first. Pushes off to the side boards. Burns tried to feed a man in front, but it ends up coming out of the zone. Comes the Titans. Nice cross feed by the Titan, but no one in front to push it in. Long shot. Deflected to Cup, who tries to get it out, but can't. Semino giving chase of the loose puck. Good teamwork to get it out of the zone. Long feed. Shot right on goal, and Guida elects to cover it up.
Right now, it's the Eagle defense that is keeping this a 1-0 game. Eagles and goalie Vinny Guida. Because the forwards certainly aren't controlling the puck at all in the Titan end. No pressure at all the last few minutes.
Thompson with it. Banks it off the boards out of the zone. Comanzo with it. It's knocked off his stick, but Comanzo gets it right back. Tries to flip it out, but can't. Titans with a shot. Goes behind the net. Duguay skates with it. Duguay ridden off the play, picked up by the Titans and shot back in. Play continues to be in the Eagles zone most of this period.
Yeah.
Here comes Gooch. Gooch in the zone. The Gates Titans tried to cover up, couldn't, then it goes into the corner, wrapped around the boards. Thompson with it at the point, couldn't get much on it to keep it in, but he does enough, and it's Titans bring it out. Getting a little sloppy out here now. Nice play by Culver, going on two guys. One guy to beat, two guys to beat. Long shot. Flip tie over the net. Centering. Thurston with a shot, but pushes it wide. Culver gets it right back, and the Titans have it.
Anthony Thurston got that shot off, though, Mike. He went to the place where you really got to go, right in front, take the beating, but get the shot.
Okay. Culver back to Cup. Cup gives it to Dalton. Loses it in his skate switch, picked up by the Titans. Centering pass. Oh, nice out in front, but just shot wide of the net. Banked off the boards to the point. Wrapped around the boards, goes behind the Eagle net. Titans bring it out to the point. Long shot, deflected. Banked off the back glass. Finally, Mitch Culver shoots it down the ice. No icing as it hit a Titan player at the blue line. Pushed aside.
I think Guida just caught that with the tip of his glove and made it go wide.
Hand pass against...
But Webster's really cranked it up this period. But it's still only 1-0.
Coming out, so it was a hand pass against the Titans.
A lot of nice defensive stick work by the Eagle defenseman. As Eddie Olchek would say, active sticks always work.
Titans again trying to center. Oh, we're going to get a tripping, I believe. Or is it a...
It's going to be on blue, that's for sure.
It looks like it's going to be on Semino. It's a cross check against Semino, so the Eagles will have to go on the penalty kill. This penalty kill brought to you by the great House of Guitars. 645 well, you all know where House of Guitars is. The supporter of Eagles hockey. 5:14 left to go in the second period.
Right-of-way penalty at number 5, Joe Semino. Minute and a half minor for cross-checking.
Puck shot down.
Right-of-way penalty, 9:46.
Titans bring it out. Long feed, intercepted at the blue line by Cup, and he has it as he flips it out of the zone and all the way down. Titans will have to go back and regroup. Again, shot back down by Theo Cup. Puck passed too long and given to Karpovich, who go over to Hines. Hines with the shot. Titans bring it in. Drop pass left all by itself to be picked up by Karpovich and dumped down the ice.
Webster having a really difficult time making a pass here. Connecting with a pass. Really difficult. They might want to skate it.
Back for it. Theo Cup. Tight in the corner. Culver trying to get it. He kicks it off to the side. Comes out of the zone at least. And the Titans will have to clear the zone and try and bring it back in. Their Comanzo gets it, shoots it down, and that's going to do it for the power play for the Titans. The Eagles killed that off pretty easily. Good job by the Eagles. And here comes the Titans 2-on-1. Long shot, they score.
Good shot coming down the right-hand side. Vinny may have been a little bit thinking about the left winger that was coming down through center ice there. Possibly thinking maybe a pass across and might not have been set.
That's good. That's Nick Epling who scored it, his first goal of the season.
Good for Nick.
That ties it up at 1 each with 3:32 left to go here in the second period.
I'm sure he'll get a kiss from his mom, if not his girlfriend.
Okay. Play resumes into the Eagle zone again. Long shot. As Guida covers that up in his pads and hangs on to it.
Titans coming right back with a good shift right after that goal. I'm sure their coach likes that. Eagles got to shake that goal off.
Long shot out in front. Pad saved by Guida. Puck still loose and it squirts out to the side.
Huge save by Vinny Guida.
Net move, so we're going to get a whistle.
Big save. I guess when they talk about momentum, this is what they're talking about because Webster certainly has the momentum right now after that goal.
The Eagles have to step that up to break that momentum right now. They can't wait to the third period. Trying to center, but two Eagles are right there. Long shot, pad saved by Guida, pushes it into the near boards.
Another good save. A lot of traffic in front of him that time too, Mike.
Puck behind the Titan zone. And then that. Hines fighting for it. Titans still have it. Banked it off the glass, kept in by Cimino. It's going to be a hand pass against the Eagles and brought out of the zone.
I don't see the movement on the part of the Eagles like we did in the first period. Talk about not moving the feet. Right now I'm not seeing that.
And a hand pass that's going to bring it all the way down and deep into the Eagles zone. 2:04 left to go in the second. That's saved by Guida. Oh, and then the rebound comes free, and they tried to slide it through the 5-hole, but he's quickly to cover that up.
It will be towed in about 5 minutes. Please remove your vehicle from the Agape-only parking.
I think that was your car, Mike, they want moved.
By the way, I said that was Nick Epling's first goal. It wasn't. That's his 5th goal.
Oh.
But
Well, the heck with
wasn't lined up here.
I'm sure he'll still get a kiss from his mom and his girlfriend. Yeah, he took a really good shot. I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't have had more than one goal with a nice shot, with a good shot like that.
Puck comes free. Here comes Karpovich trying to race for it. He gets to it first, but it's tipped off his stick and goes into the corner. He goes down, shot in front, but picked off by the Titans. Wrapped hard around the boards and out of the zone. Cup cross-ice feed to Comanzo. Comanzo gets it in the zone. A delayed offsides against the Eagles. Still delayed offsides as the whistle blows, and we're going to get a face-off.
With only a minute and a half left in the period, I can't. Boy, you could count on 2 fingers the number of chances that Rundequoit's had this period.
Count on 1 finger how many goals they got.
I would say 0.
1 finger. Not this period, but for the game. Okay. Culver pressuring him in his own zone. Puck comes free. Titans dump it down. Cimino turns to chase it. Still hanging there loose. Out to the point. We're in the last minute of the play of the period. Still out to the point again. Trying to get around. Nope, can't, so he just kicks it into the corner. Trying to center. Pushed off to the near boards. Here comes Thurston in the zone. Thurston with the shot. Pad save by Spees over to Nope. Oh, Culver knocked down and coughs up the puck out to the point. Duguay with the shot. Deflected into the backboards. Off the glass and out of the zone. Puck shot in, delayed offsides. Titans go back to get it with 15 seconds left to go in the period. Shot down the ice. Tied into the boards by Cup. Puck comes free. Gooch gets it with 3 seconds left. Trying to center. Can't get anything going, and that's the period. So at the end of 2 periods, we're tied up at 1 apiece.
Well, like I used to tell the team I coached in Ottawa, 1-1 going in the 3rd period. All you got to do is win 1 period and you win the game.
And we'll wait a second, see what the shots are. How many of those periods did your team win in Ottawa?
Oh, we didn't do too bad. The 3rd year up there was much better than the first 2.
Okay, 10-3 in favor of the Titans this period. So total for the game is Titans with 14 shots, Eagles with 11. So it's pretty close, and the score is close, and it'll be a good 3rd period. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to get in the way with this new game. 1-1 tie, 1 period to go. Let's see which Eagle team comes out on the ice this time.
The team from the 1st period or the team from the 2nd period?
Puck comes all the way down. Cup's there first. Oh, he slashed. No call. Could hear it from up here.
Good outlet pass.
Spees covers it up, and because Karpovich was breathing right down his back.
But that nice outlet pass, it didn't result in a goal, but it resulted in a face-off. And, you know, anything can happen from the face-off, and it's in the opposing team's end.
Puck wrapped around the boards.
But you got to win those face-offs.
Nope, giving chase. No using his body to push the guy off, and Culver picks up the loose puck. Mitch Culver picking up a head of steam. getting into the zone. He's off. Clear shot. Oh, pushed aside by Spies, I guess. Goes behind the net.
Somebody's got to get up there with him, though, Mike, when he makes a rush like that. He can't be the only guy there.
Titans shoot it down. And if they go for a line change as they dump it into the zone. Duguay goes back to get it in the far boards. Trying to get out of the zone. He does. Gets by his one man and dumps it into the Titan zone. Puck comes free. Titans pick it up. Trying to center. Shot. Save. Oh, they score. Tipped at the last minute, I think, and gets by Vinny Guida.
Yep. As you said, Mike, tipped at the last second. That forward that was streaking towards the net just couldn't get tied up. Got a step on the defenseman and got between the defenseman and the goalie, and
so the Titans take a 2-1 lead early in the third period.
well, they can't let that be a backbreaker. There's plenty of time. Time for a lot of goals.
What's the goal? Scorer number 17, Josh Januszewski. With assist number 24, Matt Weishauer. Number 11, Kristen Peterson. Januszewski from Weishauer and Peterson. Down to Webster goal.
Januszewski gets this goal, that goal, his fifth of the season. And it's going to be icing against the Titans. They're brought all the way down.
Webster's 50-50 raffle. Winning ticket number is 734484. That's 734484.
Okay, face off to the left of Spies.
They can't let
going to take the draw.
They can't let these face-offs go to waste. They've got to win some of these face-offs and get a shot on, get a chance.
Out to the point, tipped out of the zone. Here comes a 2-on-1 for the Titans. Back forward is Comanzo. Oh, had an open net in front, and they couldn't get a stick on it to push it in. And the Eagles come away with it. Theo Cup fires the red line, then dumps it in. Karpovage behind the net. Looking. No one out to pass to. He still has it. Finally, he loses it. Banked off the glass and out of the zone. Comanzo shoots it right back in. Delayed offsides against the Eagles. Here comes the Titans in the zone. Long shot blocked by Comanzo. He gives it to Mitch Culver. He's ridden off the play. Titans get it right back and dump it in. Duguay goes in. Nope. Culver gets it. Gets out to the neutral zone. Mitch Culver pushes it out to Thurston, who pushes it down the ice.
Good play, Anthony Thurston. Throw the puck in, chase it down hard, just like that.
Drives his man into the corner. Puck comes out to Zamino at the point, wrapped around the boards.
You don't have to stick handle every time you get over the blue line. You can dump it in. Make them turn their backs to you.
Puck shot down. Zamino's there, push it off into the far corner. Dugay's there. Gets it to Thurston. Thurston gets it out of the zone. Thurston gets it back. Stolen off his stick. He rides his man into the boards. But the puck is still free. Titans have it. Puck comes free. Zamino. Oh, I thought he was going to take a shot on his own goal. But he puts it behind the boards, and puck still can't come out of the zone. Almost a high stick called there, but not called by the refs. Titans, neutral zone, backhands it in. Titans get to it first. Titans keep it in the zone. Zamino goes back for it. He can't get much out of it, and the Titans pick it up. Trying to center, and finally Gooch gets it, wraps it around the boards. But again, Titans are right there to keep it in. Finally, Cup gets it out of the zone. Cross ice feet to Cimino. Brought out to the neutral zone and shot right back in by the Titans. A little more breathing room now as Cimino gets it. Shot down, no icing there. As the Titan could have touched it. Webster with the puck. Up, we're going to get a hook against Lewis Cup. I think it's going to be called a hook.
I'd like to see the replay on that myself, Mike, because it looked like he more or less pushed him down, but
cross check.
Oh, it's cross check. Okay, well he did push him down with his stick.
This penalty kill brought to you by Mike's Auto Care, 2453 Dewey Avenue. And while you're there, stop at Ezzy's Restaurant at Latta and Dewey. So Mike's Auto Care at 2453 Dewey and Ezzy's Restaurant, Latta and Dewey. After today's game, we go over to our other sponsor, Pantillo's Pizza on Hudson and Ridge, and pick up a nice pizza to take home. And
sounds good.
Sit by the fire, warm up. And
beats a bologna sandwich, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. Okay, 9 minutes, 39 seconds here left to go in the third period. Trailing 2-1. At the point, shot kicked aside by Guida. Pushed into the corner. Karpovich gets it, can't get it out. Finally, Theo Cup gets it. He shoots it all the way down. Gloved by Spies, drops it for his own man. Titans setting up, coming out of the zone. Oh, nice check by Comanzo to ride the man off the puck. Goes along the side boards. Titans still remain in control. Well, nice block by Karpovich. He's on a break here. Going in alone. Backhands. Shoots. He scores! Karpovich all alone gets it by Spies off the post. And the Eagles have tied it up short-handed.
Blocked the shot at his own blue line. Got the long legs moving. Made the little move in front of the net. Tipped a little backhander by Mr. Spies.
You don't expect a short-handed goal against this Titan team. And it came at the right time.
Right, not when you've only given up, less than
16 goals?
16 goals, yeah.
Already higher than that quota.
Right, barely over a goal a game.
So that might breathe some new life into the Eagles for the remaining 8:38 of this game. Saved by Guida, puck's loose, so picked away by Culver. That was an unassisted goal by Karpovich since he blocked the shot at the blue line there.
That's it.
Okay, Mitch Culver picking up his speed as he always does, gets around the man. It's going to be offsides as Culver couldn't stop in time, and Lewis took it in. 8 minutes even left to go here in the third period. We're tied at 2. And we're even strength. Banked off the boards, Hines with it. Out to Gooch. Gooch with the backhand. Glove saved by Spies. Hangs on, gets the whistle. I see a little more life in the Eagles' step since that goal.
That was one of the few times I've seen a pass from either the corner or behind the net out to an uncovered Eagle.
Puck kind of pushed out in front by their own player, and Spees had to cover it up quickly before anyone pounced on it.
And you see what happens when you win a face-off in the attacking zone. That puck ended up right around the crease. That happens enough, one of them's going to go in.
Coming out, Karpovich, Burns, Lewis Cup, Theo Cup, and Comanzo. That's a goal right there, I think. I'm going on the limb here. Yes, a goal.
Well, I'm trying to stay neutral here. I just want to see a good game.
Shot saved by Spees, pushed aside.
Once again on the win of the face-off.
Oh, we're going to get a call. Net moved.
Net moved.
Face-off will come outside as an Eagle moved it. Well, as the Eagles go for a line change without that goal I was predicting. They would have had it if the net didn't move.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be a homer like Rob Ray and Rick Jenner.
Oh, man.
You know that's my pet peeve with those guys.
Turn off the volume. Okay, Theo Cup with it. Titans have it. Shot say. Oh! Puck slips through. Vinny Guida goes under his pad. Something it looked like harmless at first, and it does get into the net.
That's one he'd like to have back, no question. But there's still 7 minutes left. Irondequoit playing a much better period than they did the second period.
They just can't let them affect their psyche here and just keep going.
What's the goal scorer number 20, John Cerez? One assist to number 26, Daniel Giuliano.
Well, it's scored by their leading scorer, John Cerez. Long shot, deflected and stopped in front, and shot out of the zone. Banked off the boards, over to Gooch. Puck picked off by the Titans and brought into the Eagles zone. Long shot, blocker saved by Guida. Out to the point. Tipped in the slot. Oh. Backhands out of the zone all the way down. Burns riding his man under the boards as the puck comes free. Nice hit there too by Semino. Fighting for the puck along the boards, about 5 players involved. Still moving the puck, but not coming free. Finally it does, and Karpovich gets it. Karpovich likes to skate with, he gets a high stick into the helmet.
It was inadvertent, but boy, the stick did him. It's a good thing they have those face masks on.
And Matt Wiesenha is going off for a high sticking.
4 minutes. Double minor.
So far they only put one.
I could be wrong. I thought the ref held up 4 fingers, but maybe he meant 24.
Okay, so Eagles go in the power play.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Summit Federal Credit Union.
Time went to the penalty, 9:47.
See what the Eagles can do here in the next minute 15. Okay, here comes Comanzo. Comanzo in the zone. Puck's knocked off his stick, but Mitch Culver gets it. And then it's knocked off his, and here comes the Titans. Cup going back with the player. Backhand, saved by Guida. Pushed aside. Gooch skating with it. Gooch gets into the Titan zone. Looking to center, but it's blocked out by a Titan player and cleared out of the zone. 38 seconds to go in the power play. 4:18 left to go in the period. Shot by Nope. Saved by, no goal. He covered, hey, now they give it to him. The goalie went to cover it up, and I guess he pushed it in himself.
Yeah, when he reached back, Mike, he may have knocked it in. From our angle, very difficult to see how that went in exactly. But that started at the blue line when J.C. Karpovage blocked a clearing pass and was able to skate in.
And then the puck started to trickle towards the goal, and Spies covered it up. But I think as he went down to cover it, he pushed the puck into the goal.
Right. The ref was right there, though. You can't, I don't think there's any complaint.
Yeah, they waved it off right in the beginning.
Yes.
And now we're tied at 3 with 4:06. I believe that was a power play goal yet.
Yes, it was.
We're on the play, power play goal, scored by number 8, Andrew Nope. With assist to number 17, Jason Karkovage. Number 15, Connor Hines.
Well, Nope scored that goal and assisted by Karpovage and Hines.
Power play goal, 10:54.
Comes out of the zone. The Titans will have to regroup, and there's a nice play by Thurston to knock it off his stick. And Spies comes out to cover it up and spin away from the rushing Thurston. The Eagles bench is upset that the helmet was hit by a stick and no call there.
Did you see it, Mike?
I didn't see it. But I'm sure everyone will be replaying that segment to see how it happened. Bang tie off the glass down the ice. Comanzo's there. Gives it to Mitch Culver. Mitch Culver gets it back and it's stolen off his stick, but Cup is there to poke it back in. There's Nope, who just scored the goal, fighting for it. Tying his man up along the boards. Puck comes free. Titans have it. Shot down. Theo Cup back over for it. Backhands. Can't get it out. Goes into the corner. Out to the point. Tipped wide of the net. Cup's there. Bank it off the boards and out of the zone. Hit hard by Nope, and there's going to be a penalty against the Titans.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious there, an interference call.
And Nope is still down. Looks like a knee.
Yeah, it was a knee-to-knee hit.
Trainer going out to look at him.
Andrews played an excellent game today. Not a big kid, but he's really used his body well.
So we have 2:43 left, and the Eagles are going to get a minute 30 of that to try and take the lead. And so we'll wait to see how Andrew Nope does, and we'll be right back. Okay, Nope skates off under his own power, and that's good news. 1:30 penalty put up on the board. And the Eagles go to work to the left of Spies. Puck comes out to Cup. Cup out in Comanzo. Shot wide of the net. Goes off to the near boards. Cup keeps it in. Cup still has it. Long shot. Glove saved by Spies, and he hangs on. You know, you think the 19 goals that the Titans gave up this year so far, 5 of them has been to the Eagles in 2 games.
That's right, almost a quarter of them anyways.
Out to Culver, Gooch, and just wide the net. Rebound comes out front, and then Cup has it at the point. Cup over to Comanzo. Spees pushes it aside, wrapped around the boards. Comanzo kicks it back into the corner, back out to Comanzo. Comanzo to Cup, back to Comanzo. Long shot, blocked out in front. Comanzo gets it right back. Comanzo gives it to Gooch, who's now at the point. Feeds Cup. Cup back behind the back, out behind the net to Karpovich. Oh, out the slot, and no one's there to get it. It goes all the way down with 30 seconds left in the power play. Nice feed by Guida, but it's brought all the way, and they cover it up. But then he realized no one's there, so he leaves it for his man, who shoots it down. Cup gets it with 15 seconds left on the power play, minute 20 left in the game. Mitch Culver skating in hard, trying to center, but poked off his stick. Banked off the boards and out of the zone. Semino there to give it to Comanzo. Titans are at full strength now, and we have a minute 10 left in the period. Here's a play by Hines. Puck pushed aside. Hines gets it again. Has Culver with him. Shot saved by Spees. And we get a whistle. I didn't see what for.
I don't know. Still have no idea what the whistle was for.
Maybe they lost sight of the puck. So face off to the left of Spees with 54 seconds left. Out to Semino. Long shot. Pushed off to the side. Here comes Gooch. Backhand. Spees makes the save.
The Eagles are making some real smart plays here. They're not trying to do anything fancy, but they're looking up, seeing where the open players are, and so far they've made some nice passes. They had power play that was just before this. They didn't score, but they played intelligent hockey. Nothing fancy, but they found the open man on the passes.
Okay, 46.2 seconds left. And we're going to get a timeout to the Eagles. We'll be right back after the players get their final instructions.
Timeout around the point.
Eagles on the power play right now.
We're really not sure why.
It was a cross check, right?
I don't know. We need to pay more attention, I guess, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, that's your job, Don.
Well, I was texting.
Okay, Karpovich with it. 5-on-4 advantage for the Eagles. Back to Comanzo. Shot tipped in by Karpovich into the corner. Karpovich gets the loose puck, then Gooch gets it. Over to Karpovich. Back to Gooch. Out to Comanzo. Shot blocked in front. Oh, it was headed for the open net, but it is cleared away by the Titans. And then shot down. Back forward is Theo Cup. Cup skating with it. 3 seconds left. Cup still with it. Trying to backhand, but can't get it off in time as the horn sounds. The end regulation. We're going to overtime. How's that for a Janneret?
Better than his.
So a 3-3 tie. Take a break for 3 minutes and come back with 44 seconds left on the power play. And let me tell you some of the sponsors first before we run out of time, because we'll score quick in the overtime. Personal Designs Florist. The finest in floral design service. That's Personal Design Florist. Seabreeze Amusement Park. That's a few months away, so be ready to go down to Seabreeze. And then there's the, I guess that's about it. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get ready for Seabreeze today, yeah.
So, well, you'll get ready for Shaler's, right?
Yeah, they don't have coupons, though.
No. So, 2 minutes to go, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to start overtime. Eagles with the one-man advantage for the remainder of 40 seconds. And here comes Comanzo. A shot down the ice by the Titans. Eagles have to go back and regroup. Cup over to Karpovich. Shot in by Thurston. Titans have it. Now Comanzo. Karpovich gets it. Karpovich over to Cup. Cup with a long shot. Tipped in front over to the corner. Gooch tries to pass it back, but it's intercepted and shot out to the point, but Comanzo's right there to keep it in. Puck is loose. Titans have it. Titans can't get rid of it. Karpovich have it. Even strength. We're going to get another call against the Titans.
I got to see this. He got his elbow up. It looked from here legal, but the ref was only about 10 feet away.
Karpovich took an elbow, and the Titans are going to take a penalty.
I guess that's what you call an ill-advised penalty.
Mitch Culver taking the draw. Wins this one. Oh, nice shot by Nope. Just misses the post. Titans shoot it down the ice. Guida sets it up behind his own net. Leaves it for Comanzo. Comanzo picks it up. Nope gets it. Nope's in the zone. Nope. Still has it. Fighting for it. Finally loses it to a Titan player and it's shot down. Theo Cup sets up behind his net. Skates out with it. Gives it to Gooch off his stick and shot right back on goal by Titans, and Guida hangs on to it. 43 seconds left to go in the power play. Cup with it. Cup looks to skate with it, and then he gives it to Karpovich. Loses it for a minute. Comanzo gets it over to Cup. Dumped in, wrapped around the board, stopped by Spies. He leaves it for his player, who dumps it into the Titan bench. So the faceoff will come inside the Titan zone to the right of Spies.
Right, so there's 17 seconds left on the Eagle power play. They have a faceoff. If they're going to win a faceoff tonight, this is the one to win right here.
Okay, Gooch is taking the draw.
Time to get one shot off.
And the Titans win it and get it out of the zone. Maybe time for one more quick rush by the Titan Eagles in this power play. Here comes Karpovich. Gets around two men against the boards. Even strength. Now shot. Oh, man. He had an open net, but just deflected wide. Puck fighting for it in the corner. Titans finally get it, and they get out to the neutral zone. Karpovich over to Duguay. Puck all alone. Titans alone. Backhand shot wide. Trying to center. Picked up finally by Karpovich, and he skates with it. It's 2-on-1 if he hurries. Karpovich, long shot. Kick saved by Spies. Titans come back the other way. Blocked by Comanzo. He gets around his man. And Cup gets it. Long shot saved by Spies. He hangs on. good up and down hockey there for a minute.
Yeah, that was exciting. Joe Cimino I thought that was going in, but looked like it was tipped.
It was tipped at the last minute and second, and he had the whole open side, and I don't know who got their stick on it, but it was the save of the game for that person. Wrapped hard around the boards. Kept in by Nope. Over to Burns. Shot. Oh, nice play off to the far side. Kept in by Cup. Cup gives it to Burns. Hines. Blocker save by Spies. Out to Nope. Backhand by Nope. Saves. Rebound. Still loose. Puck's loose again. Shot by Cup. Culver, but it's pushed aside as the net moves. Minute 19 to go. About 3 shots there by the Eagles.
All over the Titans, really. Webster really kind of running around there, not able to control that puck at all. Eagles working just a little bit harder on those pucks, a little bit sooner than the Titans.
Karpovich loses it to the Titan, and they come down there 2-on-1, but Cup's there first, and he pushes it across the line to cause an offsides against the Titans. Cup, 1 minute, 8 seconds left. Comanzo gets into the zone. Dumps it in deep. Wrapped around the boards and out of the zone. Theo Cup going back to retrieve it. He gets to it first. He loses it. Puck's out in front. Shot, they score! Puck came loose. There was a small gap between the post and the pad, and they found it.
Right. Honestly, a little bit of lackadaisical play there by the Eagles. I don't know what they were thinking with only 52 seconds or less than a minute left in the game to be that casual about it. But regardless, they played one heck of a game, and they certainly stayed with and outplayed it many times the Webster Titans.
Yeah, in the overtime, both teams had the chance to win, especially the Eagles, I think, dominated the overtime.
By far, they dominated.
Even though they had a couple power play opportunities.
They dominated when they were 5-on-5 too, and it was just a tough break.
But the Titans are a very good team, and the Eagles stayed right with them, and so they have something to be very proud of.
Oh yeah, there's no. This Titan team is a very strong, skilled, very fast team, and the Eagles gave them more than they could handle. Very even game, just like we said it would be.
And so the Eagles, came back a couple of times, and Titans happened to win it there. Titans won it there with 51.8 seconds left in the overtime. So, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was good for the fans.
It was a great game to watch. Win or lose, it was a great game to watch.
Okay, so from Webster Ice Arena, final score, the Titans 4, the Eagles 3. On behalf of Don LeDuc, I'm Mike Orsini with Kevin Dorn on our video, and we'll see you at the next game.